Well, I saw this video and I wanted to get a hand off of it because I'm going to do a Caden Live edit. And I want to use a hand out of one of these right here. So I've got to try to get a good capture of that hand. I'll have to do 2 or 3 captures in here to try to get one good. I think I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Back it up a second. And okay, I've got my capture there. So now I go into Gimp. And I find those files I got open. I go open, and here's some screen captures I have. Let me open them up. See which one seems to have the best looking hand in it. I think this is really funny because he's got subscribe on the back of his hand. That's not any good. That's not any good. That's not any good. That looks like it might be the best. Let me take a look. I got a couple of them in there. There you go. That looks pretty good. So let me capture that. I'll cut that hand out right here. Let me give a little bit of room up on top because I want to do something up on top. And then I go to image, crop to selection, and I've got the hand there. Now let me zoom in a little bit more to it. Oop, not zoom out, zoom in. We'll do select none, and let me put another layer up on top. We'll take that and see if we can't get a little bit sharper. Go to filters, enhance, and sharpen. Good. That's fine. And that's what it looks like, the 100% size, canvas size. I mean, let's view it at 100%. View it at 100%. That's plenty good, and it's nice and sharp too. Okay, go with that top layer. And I'm going to go, because that, I mean, I can see it subscribe. Maybe everybody can see it subscribe, but I want to draw the attention to it because it may not be on a screen too long. So I'm going to make an arrow pointing down to it. That will really point it out and say, look at this here. And I'll go, yes, I'm recording. Yes, you can disturb me. Okay, thanks, hon. Can I disturb you, honey? I can get disturbed to get a kiss. That's nice. Okay, select from path. Select from path. See why I say life is, I say life is good all the time. Oh my God. Okay, let me pour this in here. And there's an arrow pointing down. Now let me take that arrow and say, okay, select, grow by, let's grow it by 3. Grow by 3. Then we'll put a bottom layer in. Okay, a bottom layer in. And I'll paint that bottom layer black. That'll make that stand out. See what it did there? Put a border around it. Now because I'm on dark and light both, if I really want it to stand out, I've got to take that arrow, duplicate it, take the bottom one, this is right here, I'll select none, and I'll take that and I'll blur it. Give it a little bit of a Gaussian blur. Okay, good. Now I'm going to take the colors and invert it. Look at that. Look at that, turn white. Now if I put that on top and there's a little bit of an outline around it, if I do that twice, it gets more distinct. Then I put the black on top and there it stands out. And I can take all that right now and I can turn it into a new visible layer because I'm not going to be changing that any. Now let's put a space on top of that just to be sure here. We'll pick out some good color. Oh, red on yellow. My God, I'm red on yellow all the time. Okay. And we'll write, what's this Gaussian blur? Oh my God, Jack. You clicked the wrong thing. And we'll do is subscribe, select all the letters, let's shrink them down so they fit in there. Okay. Now let's see what we can do here. And we'll slide it over the top. All right. And we'll make that into the image layer. I mean image size. There's image size. And let's select all that again. We'll take and select all those letters. We'll grow them by just one. Just a tiny bit bigger. Okay. Bigger. And we'll put a layer, that layer underneath I have. And we'll do that in black. And now you can really see it. We'll do select none. We'll take those up and blur it just a little bit, little Gaussian blur to it. And we can make it a little bit fainter. It doesn't have to be quite so much. That'll stand out good. And I've got my image. This is the image I'm going to use in Kdenlive. So you see how the image was produced. Oh, I got to do one more. Okay, I want to put a new layer in. Okay. And I'm going to take this. Let me put one and make a new from visible up on top. And I'm going to increase the size of the whole image. Image canvas size. That's the whole background. There's the image, the canvas size of the background. And I'm going to link them together because I want it to be in proportion. And I'm going to increase it. Now, see something that happens when you increase it? You see that little tiny border on that edge? Little border right there. That allows me to center that picture. And then tell it to resize. Now, it might not be exact, which it isn't. So let me move it as close as I can to get it to the middle. That looks in the middle to me. Looks in the middle to me. So we go that layer underneath it. Well, let's do that to image size. Layer to image size. Well, that's too small. I wanted a white border on it. That's what I wanted. I should have used more than just that little bit. But that's really no problem. I just take the top image, the top one right here, and we'll shrink it down a little bit. Keep it in proportion. We'll just use a down arrow instead of trying to drag it and drop it around. And now we center it and we've got our image. I want that white border on it to make it stand out a little bit more. That might actually be too much white border, but we can live with that. No, we can't. Look at, God, do I hate when I get picky like that. Undo, scale it. Let's scale it again. Scale it again, and not so much. 1, 2, 3. Scale. That's better. Sometimes I'm too picky, especially in the video. If people are looking at this going, oh my God, what's that guy doing? He's making a half-hour project out of a, okay, new from visible, and I've got it, and I save it, and I've got it to use in my video.